Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Doji here, back to more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And this time on Sparking Zero, I wanted to show you one, a few of my first few matches on the game, and two, the power of Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. Now, ever since I saw that they did actually buff Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and if you guys didn't know, they have changed it a lot. It used to last like 14 seconds. I remember everyone complained about how short the time was on it. But now I do think it lasts forever. It does. I think it's a permanent transformation because I go through this entire fight and it never turns off. Now, because again, it's a power-up, not a transformation, it would probably run out if you tagged out Vegeta. So I don't tag out Vegeta, I just 1v3 this entire fight with just Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. And I do hope you guys will enjoy. I'll be staying quiet for some parts so you guys can enjoy it, because there's quite a few beam clashes in this, as well as very high action fight parts. Like parts where me and the enemy are just teleporting and trading blows that I want you guys to see. So yeah, Yamcha goes with a Kamehameha and I respond with a final flash.
Take this! Wait a sec!
Yamcha does love to beam clash, which is why I picked him as the opponent for this, because I wanted to see what his Super Saiyan Blue Evolution beam clash would look like. So Yamcha was naturally one of the victims, also because he's like I just picked enemies of Vegeta in this, okay? And Yamcha, technically, he had to beat Yamcha for Bulma, alright? So that counts to me. You can see here I don't go into max power mode, because I want to have enough energy for Blue Evolved. And there we go, boom. Now keep an eye on those buffs at the top, because they never disappear. And another beam clash, but this time I'm in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, and I will let you guys see that angle for yourself.
Getting tired? Too bad! Wait a sec!
And that explosion does in fact prove to be the end of Yamcha. And this next part, I don't even know how to describe this next part. Frieza, he gets a few hits on me, I'm not gonna lie. Frieza does kind of crazy here. He goes with one death beam, boom. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. And I was thinking I would go easy on Frieza, but then he does another death beam, which almost hits me, and that's when I decide, okay, I need to kill you right now. So I'll let you guys watch me just take Frieza's health from 100 to 0, as well as activate Vegeta's second buff while he's in Blue Evolved.
You won't surpass me! Got you!
Frieza's failed grab into the gut punch lives rent-free in my head. I honestly rewatch that all the time. And I will let you guys watch the Goku versus Vegeta fight in full too, because it doesn't get any more hype than this.
Surpass me!
So while we have this brief break in the action between me and Goku, he actually does match my energy here by going Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and the fight gets really intense at that point because you can't really see it because of the logo thing in the corner, but my health is actually getting lower and lower. It doesn't show because again I've been quite the warrior, I've been quite the survivor, but this is when the fight truly reaches its apex when it comes to the intensity of the combat we're experiencing between the ultimate rivals here, Goku and Vegeta.
Prepare yourself! You won't surpass me! Try this! I once acknowledged you as #1, but no longer!
And I agree with Vegeta. I think from the small time playing this game so far, that Super Saiyan Blue, at least when they're both in Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta is leagues better than Goku. This is also mostly because, again, Blue Evolution is an amazing power-up, and it lasts forever. but it does take a while to gain. You do need 5 skill counts. Again, the skill counts is much easier to get than a blast stock, so it's nowhere near as bad. Now, what you're seeing here are actually my first few matches on the game. This is me doing my first match with standard controls because I wanted to see what the standard controls were about. I wanted to actually get a feel of if I could learn this new control scheme or if I should just stick with the classic control scheme. So again, my first match of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and I will be honest, I was not paying attention to the buttons. I didn't even see what the charge button was. So you can see me just pressing a bunch of stuff until I actually figure it out. Which is cool. That's honestly one of my favorite parts of games in general. Just kind of pressing things on the controller and saying, oh my god, I can do this. That's cool. But yeah, the combos are basically exactly the same. So you can see my combo game is unchanged. My first match ever in the game, my combo game is unchanged because the combos are very similar to the way they were in Tenkaichi 3, even with a different control scheme. So I can still do all of my normal stuff, which is good to know. I just get God confused with key charge, confused with another button. It's there's a lot of buttons in this game, and I'll give you my verdict on which control scheme I think is actually better when I show the classic control scheme fight as well. Look at the key deflect. Oh my god, that's so cool. The key deflect animation is so cool. I want to point out, not every character has the same key deflect animation. That one is the one Goku does. I've seen Vegeta just wave his arms back and forth instead, but Goku like punches and kicks key blasts out of the way. It's genuinely so cool to see. You can also, block in the middle of being hit by key blast. You could start deflecting before all the key blasts go through, which I think is really fair as well in this game. So this is me trying to actually do regular Kamehameha, and I know that sounds like a joke because I just did the same super I just did last time, but I'm used to super attacks being one button. Before in Tenkaichi 3, it was just one button and you had to either press it backwards or forwards to do super attacks. But now in Sparking Zero, there are multiple different inputs for super attacks, such as key charge and light attack, or key charge and, key blast, etc. So I messed up again, as you can see. I just wanted to do a normal Kamehameha. Beerus hits me with that nasty Sonic Sway. And I'm getting abused quite a bit here. Also, it took me ages to figure out how to transform. Transforming on standard controls is up on the D-pad. So when you press up on the D-pad, then you want to press either, like, I don't know, square, triangle, or circle to go to your desired transformation. X2 if you have a fourth transformation. But it's really weird. You have to press up on the D-pad just to transform. And I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. I don't think I ever figured out how to swap characters in this first fight either. But it's also the D-pad too. No, there we go. Never mind. I did figure it out. So it's left on the D-pad to go into the character swap menu. Meaning right on the D-pad and down on the D-pad probably also affects different menus as well. One of them I'm going to guess is the emote menu. Because we already know you can emote mid-combat. It's just not available on any of the demo builds. It's only available on the online gameplay showcases where you can actually see it pop up. But yeah, we know right on the D-pad and down on the D-pad are going to be their own buttons too. Oh, and that was me actually practicing a perfect smash just now, where you can teleport mid-attack. Did Vegeta? Oh, I was going to say, did Vegeta die already? I don't remember him dying so soon. But yeah, I'll let you watch the rest of this fight with standard controls, and then I will come back in when we do the second fight, or I go back to classic controls from the OG Tenkaichi series.
Prepare yourself! All right! Vegeta, I think it's my turn now. What the? If I must, I must. All right, let's go.
fight you again if the mood strikes you.
And now we are moving on to the classic control scheme. I did lose to Beerus there. I'm not going to lie. I did just get cooked. Again, my first match, and I was trying to learn the controls without reading the control menu because I'm actually stupid. And this is the second match where I am going in blind as well with the classic controls too. Now, I went in blind for this one specifically because I already know what the classic controls for Sparking Zero are. Because one, I played Tenkaichi games a lot. And two, I've seen the classic controls a lot in other people's videos. So I felt a bit more confident going in with this one. But I want to say, even with classic controls, this game feels way different to play than Tenkaichi 3. Now, a lot of the buttons are similar. Like, God is the exact same button as it was in Tenkaichi 3. Whereas for standard controls, God is like R1.
Allow me to show you my ultimate power!
First thing I wanted to mention with the classic controls was how transforming in the classic controls is actually a lot more stubborn to do than it was in Tenkaichi 3. Before in Tenkaichi 3, you would literally just press the button and it would immediately start transforming you. Or you could just, if it was a input transformation, right? Like let's say you're fusing or you just want to go straight to Super Saiyan 3, you would just press that button and there you go, you'd be done. But now in Sparking Zero, you press the button and it still gives you the pop-up wheel of what you would like to turn into. And when it gives you that pop-up wheel, it stops you from moving entirely. So you kind of need to remember where all your characters are just to transform, like where their slots are and where their icons are, which is, it's going to take a bit to get used to, I guess. It won't be the most annoying thing ever. But the fact that you stop moving entirely from just pressing the button to show the wheel, so then you can actually press your option, is just a little bit jarring, in my opinion. It's even worse when you try to swap characters. Before, swapping characters was just pushing down both sticks at the same time when your desired next character was on the menu, for a lack of a better word. But now that they're not on the menu, you have to press both sticks down at the same time, and then you need to pick which character comes in next. But it's, I don't even remember, it's something way more jarring and annoying to do than that. That doesn't destroy the planet, by the way. That shocked me. But you need to press both sticks down at the same time, and then I think you needed to hold the sticks down while also pressing the button to pick the next character, which is just, and by the way, all of this stops you from moving as well. So I want to say, if you play with the classic system, you might end up playing a much slower version of the game. Speaking of slow, DBZ Broly actually just does attack very slow. Now, he does have armor to make up for it, but he's not like Dragon Ball Z Broly from Tenkaichi 3, who attacked mad quick while also having armor. So who knows, maybe DBZ Broly will still end up being OP in this game, but DBS Broly definitely attacks a lot slower. Oh my god, they actually walked into that Super Kamehameha. What the hell was wrong with me? But yeah, you'll probably see it when I try to swap characters for the first time. You'll see how clunky it is and how hard of a time I have just changing characters. Yeah, but you can see it right there. You have to stop moving just to like change characters and transform. To me, that's very jarring, and because of that, I actually stay with the standard controls for the rest of all of my play sessions. When you watched the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta fight, that was me playing with standard controls. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was weird. Maybe if I spent more time with classic controls, I could have made them work more to my favor. But doing stuff like tagging in different characters in the middle of a combo is also just harder to do on classic controls.
Would you mind piping down?
And that is the end of the classic control system fight. This is me back on standard controls. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did mess myself up quite a bit going from standard to classic back to standard when I didn't even understand either of the control systems. So you see me play a tiny bit worse at the start here, but I start to slowly develop until I become the demon I was in the Evolution Blue showcase for Vegeta. So I will let you guys enjoy this fight in full without me doing any commentary over it. If you see anything that you want to ask about in this fight, then let me know in the comment section down below and I will get to it. And yeah, you guys can just leave a like and subscribe now. That, you know, it saves you the time of doing it later. And yeah, enjoy this fight to its fullest. I'll see you all next time.
Take this! Whoa! I'm not done yet. Take this! Here it goes! You okay? I can barely feel a thing.
Dad, I'll take over from here.
How's that?
Shoot! You can't win. I'll start then. Kamehameha! You can't win. I'll give you a fight. Spotted you.
Gohan, I've got this one, son. Whoa! Yeah. Let's go! Take this! I'm not done yet. Let's do this!
Fusion!
Ha!
Bring it! That won't work on me. That won't work on me. So that's where you are. Not bad. Too slow. Too slow. You won't survive this time. You're finished. Kamehameha Beam. Come on! You're never going to win with that pathetic little amount of effort.
And that will be the end of this video. Again, many more Sparking Zero videos on the way. So please subscribe to the channel with the bell on and stay tuned for the next awesome gameplay showcase from yours truly. And this is a good place to end the video. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace.